We are heading into a massive time of change, and I know that this is something you don't want to hear, maybe because you already are in the midst of these big changes that 2025 brought to you. And we are heading into a time where we have two new moons in Virgo. And the first one is happening on the 23rd of August at 0 degree of Virgo. And the second one is happening on the 21st of September on 29 degrees of Virgo. So this is the time where we have the chance to work our way through this area of our chart, the Virgo area of our chart, right? And so this moment in time is something where we deal with the Virgo archetype. It is about health, it's about systems, it's about our analytical nature, maybe our pets, it's about our work habits or our sense of usefulness and our service that we bring into the world. And it's a place of healing. It's a place where when people have, for example, Pluto in Virgo, for me, they are here to heal something in the world. They heal something about victimhood and to discern about being victimized and being a victim and finding your purpose and your service that you bring into this world. And because the South Node is in Virgo right now, it is about letting go of control. It has a connotation that it is destroying the old structures. And maybe you are in it right now, that your old structures are destroyed. And but it is leading into the North Node, because we have the South Node in Virgo, we have the North Node in Pisces. So it leads into this place where the North Node demands to dive deep into the ocean of emotion, into the ocean of co-creative and spiritual practices and processes. And it's about stepping into art and nature and into the ocean of emotion and being here and now. And it is showing us, this time is the chance that shows us where we need to let go of control and where we can experience this in a specific even mental area where we see our patterns, where we can feel that this is the way I always thought. And this is keeping me stuck because the mind tries to keep our control. And it is the invitation to birth something new. And we are highly supported in this time, even when we are really tired of change and all of those things. But we are highly supported by Pluto in Aquarius, by Uranus in Gemini, and Mars in Libra. They are all this is a big air trine, and they are supporting us in lifting this up into a mental understanding and moving us forwards. And Neptune will be in this time period, will be in Aries, and Saturn will support us in this transformation, because it will change signs on the 1st of September and moves back into Pisces to help us in this transformation and to be true and consistent in a place and bring structure into a place where there is no structure. Saturn in Pisces tries to bring structure into the ocean. And it helps us to stay consistent, to be resilient, and to move forwards in our new approach, how we create and how we co-create. And it is about the mystery, bring process and mystery into co-creation. And this is the group thing. I want to see what the collective is about to experience and what we are heading into. And then I want to draw cards for the signs as well, because it is happening in different places in your sign. When you look from your ascendant, or when you look at your sun sign, you can always look at where this is happening in your chart. And it's moving away from this group think. It is moving away from these mental spaces where this is Virgo as well. The Virgin is for me one who isn't, if she is in the best way she shows up, is she makes her own choice where to live, what to do. And virgins at one point in our history were the ones who chose to be, not to be a wife and to get children, and not to be a concubine, and they chose to be a priestess. And that is what this leads into, to see that all of the stuff that we have, all of the ideas that we have are like groupthink. It's the mind full of things, right? And this moment is shattering this. You don't need any of this. And it's a choice to let it go. And then the vanishing mirror is about this ego sublimation. So it is a beautiful example. These cards are for what is happening. And I'm reading cards for a long time, but I'm always astonished how beautiful this shows up in the cards. And then we have the Father Gate. This is the moment to step forwards. And we have this chance right now from the 3rd of August to the 21st of September, where we have a solar eclipse on the 29th degree of Virgo. We have the chance to step into something really new and to take the 5-5 as a chance to step into the new and to be bold to do something else. Not the same that you did, not the same that comes from all of these patterns and all of these ego attachments. It's shattering this mirror that showed you something that didn't lead into the things that you wanted to experience, and take the next bold step forwards. When the eclipse season is coming up, this is the moment where we step into for me, it feels like this is the moment to step into the North Node, into Pisces, into your co-creative process with mystery, with life, and where Saturn is supporting us to be bold, to be consistent, to have structure, even in this place of structurelessness, like Pisces is. And this is a beautiful set of cards that shows us, yes, that is where we are heading, and this is for the collective, this chance to make a choice and to step away from your group thing, to find new ways to think, find new ways to express yourself, find new ways, and let go of the ego part of it that always holds us back because it wants to have something, wants to be something, and to step into this bold future that you don't know yet. There is a gate, there is a gate behind the gate, and you don't know what is behind that because it's not showing yet. But that's not important. The importance is to let go of the group thing, the mindful thing, and letting this mirror vanish. And then to step into through this gate into the other one, and then to be open and open us up. This is what in this moment when I'm doing this reading, there is this beautiful conjunction of Jupiter and Venus, and maybe you expected something miraculous to happen, but it is opening us up for a new phase of our life. It's opening us up for new values, new beliefs, and it is starting the new phase of what is really important for us. And this can differ from person to person, of course, but the conjunction of Jupiter and Venus did that. It showed us there is something I have to rethink. There is something I have to reevaluate. And it is the next chance that this beautiful conjunction in Pisces shows us what we need to be nurtured, what we need to nurture other, what is it that we want to experience on an emotional level, because it's happening in Cancer. And then to step into this phase of the new moons in Virgo, to make it happen, to heal ourselves, and to step into something bold, something new, something really authentic. Because this time and all of the 25 until now shattered everything that wasn't true, that wasn't you. This is your moment, and this is your moment to heal parts of you that held on to beliefs and held on to values that came out of something that wasn't you. And so this is our moment. And yes, I think that's it, what I want to say about the collective. And now I want to step into the signs, and I will start with Virgo, and I will see what comes up when we see what is the current energy and what is the challenge and what's the support and what is about to be co-created in the other sign of Pisces. So we want to see what is the outcome for every single sign, and I see you in your reading. Welcome, Aries. We want to see what this phase of our lives where these two moons are happening are bringing for you, what kind of transformation is happening here. And let's take a look at the current situation and what are we dealing with. This one. And in your case, these new moons are happening in your sixth house. And that's the house, the original house of Virgo. That is the house of healing and of being of service and your day-to-day life. And what does that mean for you? I have this one and this one. And let's take a look. And we have the star. We have the heart. And we have the child. That's our start. Aries. So I have to move them a little bit. And then we have the 12th house, introspection. And that's where your Pisces area lies, right? This is, we have the 6th house, 12th house axis in where this all is happening. And it is like you having a vision about how you deal with heart, things of the nature of the heart, even new relationships, things that you love, that you really envision for yourself how you move forwards and how you move into a new phase of your life that's about your love. And this can even mean new relationships, how that you have an idea about how to move forwards. And I think the 12th house is showing us that your Pisces house, your 12th house, is the one house that you really looked into and that you really dealt with. All of the stuff that is hidden from you. And what I feel about this moment in time when you feel like there is something that I really want to change and there is something I want to let go. These are the things that you really examined in the 12th house. And you got a lot of strength out of it. And we have the full moon in Pisces as your moon card. And that is what I meant. It is balancing the spirituality and the practicality. So how to bring this spiritual being that you are into the reality of day-to-day life. And that is what is happening next. I think you dove deep into your 12th house and into your spirituality and your way how you want to be of service in this world. And in this moment, it seems like there is an idea, there is a new beginning that is guided by your love and by your vision that you have for yourself and for the world. And that's interesting. We have 3 cards of these, and we have the bonfire, we have the keeper of mysteries, and we have Lionheart. And that's beautifully mirroring what I said, because there is this fire inside of you that allowed you, because you stepped into the realm of the 12th house, that allows you to stand in your own fire. You found your own passion. You moved into it, and you had to confront all the things that were in the background, in the unconscious, in the 12th house realm. You had to face all of this, and this is sometimes not an easy task, because it comes from the depth. It comes from the place where your childhood experiences came from, and that is where you stepped into this realm to learn to stand in your own fire. And that's not an easy task, because we have to balance the practicality of our day-to-day life with the spirituality that you show in this card deck that you have on a really deep level. And the mystery, this beautiful, the keeper of the mysteries is you, because that is the mystical being that is standing in the water. There's this waterfall, and with the combination of human nature and animal nature and the things that are beyond our perception, can create someone who is able to create something magical and something new. This is why out of this foam comes the dolphin and the owl. So it shows that there is a wisdom in you that is able to create something out of nothing. So it's like a magician energy here. And what you realized at one point, and that feels like you realize that this is your joy. Whatever that is, it is a spiritual path, and you had to learn to allow yourself to be joyful about this, not to feel ostracized, to feel joyful and to stand in the fire that it can be that your surroundings is not understanding what is happening because they are on a different plane. And this is where this lion heart comes in. That is something you had to find out for yourself, that you had to step into this courage to show yourself as you really are. It takes courage. And as we can see, there is this horse, and it has a lion heart. It has lion in his chest, and it is a prey animal, and a horse is a prey animal. But this one has the courage to move forwards and to bring things into the world as not as a predator would do. I don't want to say it like this because it's not you being a predator right now. It is you have the courage to move beyond the prey and to step forwards into whatever you want to bring into this world because you can. You are, I would say that you are born like this. And it doesn't make it easier because for me, you had a childhood where you were something else. But it moved you forwards because it came from the heart. And now is the time where you get the strength, maybe even through moving through a hardship, moving through a big transformation in your moment right now, because you learned in this moment to stand in your own fire and to bring the magic into the world because you can. It's giving you the strength. This moment and these new moons are giving you the strength to show up as yourself and to bring into the world what you really, really want. How do you want to spend your days? What do you want to do in every single moment? And are you willing to step into the courage? And that is the fallen angel, this is the other side of it. If you want to fall into this narcolepsy, you can as well. But it is about your connection to your heart, your compassion with yourself, and it is about the perfect storm, you know. It is about this courage to step into your life, because the moment where you see that everything is, I would say, collapsing isn't, it sounds so dramatic, but it is like you can see that this is the moment to step into your truth, because it's a perfect moment to allow you to move beyond your own limitation, your self-given limitations, because you chose at one point to fall into this narcolepsy, to say, I have to deal with the real world, whatever real world means for you, and to step into the compassion with yourself, into your heart space. That means that you realize that this is not working. What is working is to step into yourself, and life shows you in this moment that this is the perfect moment, this is the perfect storm, this is the perfect how your life unfolds to step into yourself. And we have the whale song, and it's lovely because the colors are so so resonant here, right? So the whale song is supporting this beautiful full moon in Pisces as stepping into yourself, allowing yourself to create your resonance, create the bubble around you that is supporting you and that is moving you forwards through great distances. And it feels like these are things that you already know. And you are in this moment stepping into this place to show yourself as you really, really are, and to show this beauty of the star in the heart, right? Or your vision for our life, whatever that means in your world. It is creating magic. And it came through overcoming this spiritual narcolepsy and standing in your own fire, stepping out into the storm. And even in this beautiful raven that is showing up here, there is this heart is ignited. It feels like an initiation of your heart space. It feels like an initiation of the compassion you have to have for yourself in this journey, because you chose one that isn't easy. But it is perfect in this moment because you got the strength through all of the things that you experienced. You got the strength to step into your full power, to be this magician, to create something magical. And you had the courage to stand in your own fire and to move forwards with courage. And now it needs the combination. And that's exactly what is happening through the 6th and 12th house. It is giving you the opportunity to combine those things, to find a way to show up as the magical being that you are, and to bring this into the world, right? Let's take a look at what is supporting you or hindering you, or yeah, that's where you see that you are not able to get away from this, because it is in your soul. And it is the wisdom that you bring to the table. And you already know. Maybe you tried to get away. Maybe you tried to just fit in, right? That's what we do. That's what we try at one point, just to fit in, just to have our peace, and not to have to figure out how to implement these things into the world, right? Let's take a look at tarot cards, and let us take a couple of cards. So, let's see, Aries, what that means. I think you already know what that means. Yeah, and there is the heartbreak, but it's an old heartbreak. You already know this. There is an old heartbreak that kept you away from living your truth, and it's ending now. There is the world, and it's definitely ending, and you are in the place where you have the opportunity to step into this water hole, to share your wisdom, to share everything that comes with your knowledge, and to step into the abundance of the 9 of Cups. How beautiful is this? This is like wish fulfillment for you, Aries. This is the life wanting you to do something, and it is moving forwards in a strategic way, right? It's moving forwards in a strategic way to get into this place of these endings. And we have the Ten of Swords. There can be that you have to let go of something and that it is painful in this moment. Maybe you already know what that is, what you have to let go. But it is an ending, and the ending of the swords, right? The Knight of Swords is, it actually knows what to do. And we have the Ace of Wands. That's the new beginning in your creation, where you share your wisdom, and we have death in the end. And that's beautiful because it shows the transformation from this heartbreak and from this old way of being, allowing this cycle to end and step into the fullness of the cups, right? Of sharing and giving and creating these beautiful things, and letting go of the idea and letting go of the thoughts, right? That are always creating the tumult, the mind that goes off. And then to step into the Ace of Wands, the new beginning in creation, the idea how to create something special that is connected to your own song, to your own way of being, to your own creativity, creating a bubble for yourself and transforming your life. Aries, that's beautiful, and it's painful as well, but you actually know what to do. And that is the moment where you are invited to step into the abundance of what you already know is now coming. Your creation, you're stepping into your own song, your own spirituality, your own way, how you bring things into life from your heart space. It's perfect. It's the perfect storm, and it's the perfect moment to step into this area where you can combine these worlds. Thank you so much, Aries, for being here and for listening to me. And yeah, I wish you all the best in this phase of your life, and it will be amazing. Thank you so much, and I see you soon.